Hello, good morning, everybody. So we are doing this four elements reading early. Finally, at least I'm not at the last minute getting it done. I'm excited that I have some free time to actually do this. It has been a really crazy month for me, attending fairs and things like that. And if you are seeing this early in the month here in October, as this will be, it's being done live now, but it'll also be recorded. I hope that this is going to work out this way. And if you ever want to see me in person on the 29th of October, I will be at a Rooted Wellness Fair, and that's going to be in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And you could always check it out on Facebook, the Rooted Holistic Wellness Fairs. And then there's going to be another one. I'm trying to see where it is without hitting all these wires that knocks me out of here. And then Waukesha is going to be on November 5th. So if you can make it to the Elks Club in Waukesha on November 5th, you could actually see me there. So, all right, we are going to go on to introduce myself. I'm Jade. I am the Violet Sage. I am a psychic medium. I also do oracle and tarot cards and many other different modalities of readings. As a matter of fact, since it was big on our live today's show, as we do on Sundays, every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time, unless I have something else to do, then I could change the schedule. But we're going to actually do some crystal ball reading as well. So join us and I'll see what we have for the elements via the crystal ball as well. So we're just going to pull a couple cards here in a crystal ball reading for each element for this month of November 2022. I'm not doing any personal readings on here, as I already did them today on my other show. So hang in there with us and we'll see what we get for everybody. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with the element of where do we want to start? We're going to start with fire. So the element of fire is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, all right, Spirit, what does Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for the month of November 2022? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, what's best going to help them in their path in life? Oh my goodness, we got this on the show today too. So we have God of Reflections. The quality you see in others are simply your own reflection. So you may be dealing with people who might be rude, unruly, things of this sort. And if you do, find out in what way they're annoying you, because this is good, bad, and indifferent with the reflections. So if they are, say, it usually has a theme, like, boy, everybody's just being rude today, or boy, everybody's really needy today, or wow, everybody's just getting right in my face today, or they're blaming me for things that never happened. Whatever that theme is something that you need to look at in yourself and perfect, so you're not coming off to other people that way. And on a good stance of it is if there's a lot of fairs and craft fairs and things going on right now. You're like, wow, I really love to do that. I've done something similar, but I've never done that. Well, maybe that is something you need to do because you too have that ability. You have that great ability about you as well. So maybe it's something that you should be looking more into. So seeing those positive reflections, if you're admiring somebody or if someone's annoying you, because there's other ways that people are admiring you as well. Maybe it's time that you give yourself some credit. All right. So the next card. Actually, for fire, I already asked. I forgot that I already pulled a card. So we got a second card for you. With this one is Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So it seems that there may be people that could be pushing your buttons, or they're maybe very opinionated, and maybe right now is not a time to be absorbing what they need to tell you, but maybe it's something that you need to do yourself or look into yourself. So the angel of communication is making sure that you stand your ground. Maybe you're seeing some injustices being done somewhere in the world, maybe at work or even in a relationship. It is time to speak your mind and your truth about what it is you're experiencing, what it is you're seeing, and maybe how the situation can be rectified. So it's kind of time to speak up. All right. So let's see what else we have here. All right, we're going to do a little Rumi. So let's see what Rumi has to say for the fire element of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for November. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of going all hand in hand. We got a little theme going on here. All right, so you can see that angel that's standing here. I like to tell you what I pick up from the card, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what the card says. So it seems like you are being watched over. You're not finding much peace. You're still being stressed or overwhelmed by a situation, maybe even a person or whatever the case may be. But they're right there to help you. You have to invite them in and ask them to assist you and help you, or they can't help you. Their hands are tied. They cannot cross the boundaries of free will. So it is time that you go ahead and ask for their assistance. Good afternoon, Maria. Thank you for joining us today. So the angels are here. You do have help. You do have assistance. Please don't think that you're going this alone, because you're really not. You're just not aware of the help that's with you. So now you are aware. And if you want them to help you, you can say, they see what's going on. They're not helping you because they can't without your permission. And sometimes it's also not the karmic debt that you may be paying either. So they do what they can, but you do need to invite them in, or they cannot cross the boundaries of free will. All right, so this card reads, Arise. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. Every cell in your body is created to rise to the challenge. You have gumption, shapa, guts. You dare to love where others see only pain. You dare to believe that everything will work out where others only see what they judge to be wrong. You seek freedom where the world succumbs to manipulation and propaganda. Where others peddle fear, you recognize and know love's true power. So, again, angel of communication, it's time to speak up in certain circumstances. It's time to see your strength that you might be seeing in other people that you're not giving yourself enough credit for, which is going to give you the courage to step forward and take a part in what you can do. And again, those people are such naysayers and stuff all the time, but you see the possibility and the potential in people, and sometimes maybe they need to hear it. If you see it and you recognize it, because sometimes people are so beaten down they can't see it in themselves, and if you can see it, maybe you need to just pass that information and encouragement along to other people, and maybe you just need to pass it along to yourself as well. So that's pretty good advice there. All right. Now, for the crystal ball, I'm going to use the crystal ball here to see if I can see anything for the fire element for November 2022. All right, Spirit, for the fire element of November, what is it they need to know? For those of you who have pets, you really need to take care of your pets, because I'm seeing some pets that may be suffering, or maybe they're going through a change in season. There may be some extra reasons to be concerned about animals. I'm also getting the word the path that you choose sometimes may not be so easy as you think, but if you hang in there, you're going to succeed. I need to put this down a little more so the light's right on my ball here. And some of you may be being called to utilize water a little more to put out some of that fire that you're feeling inside. So, take a nice long shower or a bath, do some dishes, get near a lake. I don't care if it's frozen or whatever. It's just the element itself might actually help you, even though you are the fire element. It seems like, yeah, even though, you may be very passionate about some things that are going on here, but you might also need to damper it a little bit so people can hear you, because if you come off and approach people with too much fire, that they shut down, then they're not even hearing you anymore. So watch the way that you're communicating with people and how you're relaying the message. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick a trinket for you. Hello, Anya. You missed today's show. You have to go back and check it out. All right, unless you did see it. All right, Spirit. For the element of fire, what does fire need to know for the month of November 2022? Okay, this is what I'm pulling out of here. And we got those butterfly antennae again. They came out in the show today. So you're at the beginning of transformation. You are changing. Things are really important that you do some shifting right now. All right. So these are the butterfly antenna. So this is right. You're peeking your head. You're peeking the surface. Your curiosity is peeking too. You know something needs to shift and change, and it's time to cut some ties out there. So there may be some people that are not good for you, or attitudes that may not be good for you. There may be something you need to cut out of your diet, or something you're putting into your body. Do you have any bad habits? It's time to get rid of them. I mean, you may not like bad habits at other people. Maybe you're being surrounded by people who have bad habits. So you too may be coming off to other people that same way. Maybe they don't like your habits either. I mean, it's the reflections tell you so many different things, but something needs to be cut out of your life, whether it's people, places, things, attitudes, what have you. So check in and see what it is that needs to shift and change, because it's telling you this is definitely indeed the month that it needs to change. And I'm really feeling kind of like an urgency that it needs to change this month. Like, not just the beginning, like, even though you are at the beginning of transformation, but it feels like you have to step. If you take too long, you may not actually make the change you need to make. All right, so I leave that with the fire element. I know, got it. I missed it again. I'll watch it up this evening. There you go. All right, put that back. And all right. So on to the element of, which element now? Element of Earth. So that's going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What do they need to know for this month of November 2022? Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for November, Spirit. Let me pick out the proper cards that's going to help them in their path in life. And the first one is the Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. So if there's some transitions you need to make or decisions you need to make, trust your knowledge, your inner knowing. You already know what it is that you need to do. And if you're not sure, start with what you know, and then the rest follows. Like, more doors will open as you work with that energy. So I guess we're working with two cards from the same deck, since we've already started that way. So let's see what else we have for Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of November. And we got the Angel of Clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Yay! So if you had questions about things, maybe there's something you want to move forward on, or someone maybe you need to hear from, or a decision you really needed to make, because it seems like with the Goddess of Knowledge, it feels like something that you need to make some decisions on, you need some clarity on. So trust your intuition, because you are being led to what you need to do. And this is one of those times where I need to tell you to use that kinesiology thing. So you're standing up straight. not with your knees locked and not with your legs spread either, because sometimes when your legs are spread, that's you're getting a good grip, so you got a steady balance. You don't want a steady balance. Standing with your legs together, hands at your side, eyes closed, get your equilibrium, but be very relaxed so your body has the ability to sway. Then you pose the question, all right, is moving forward on A, B, and C job good for me? Is it in best interest for my highest good and happiness? And then see if your body sways forward or if it starts to propel backwards. Backwards is no, forward is yes. All right, say, was it be a smart move for me to move out of A, B, or C relationship? And see if you sway forward or sway backwards. Is it good for me to get involved with A, B, or C person? All right, see which way your body sways. Should I open my new business this week or whatever the case may be? Again, any kind of question that can be answered by yes or no, your body knows the answer to. So if start with what you know, which is something close to you. Your body knows the answers. So you can do that. And then the angel of clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So once you start putting things in motion, the universe has something to work with and something to act on. So this is what it needs from you. All right, for the earth element spirit, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what is it that they need to know? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's best going to help them in their path in life for the month of November 2022? Okay, I think this is right side up. All right. So what I do is I go ahead and I interpret the picture for you, and then I go ahead and read the back and show you what that means too. But you're definitely on fire. You definitely have, they're giving me the words communication problems. So I don't know if, again, with the communication, but it's like you're on a roll. You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of fire inside you. And it's interesting, the earth element. But that creativity, you're really emotional. You're really feeling and absorbing everything. So it's a really good idea that you find a source of calm and peace. And for some of you, I feel reading is going to be very helpful. So maybe it might be some self-help books or something to that effect. And they're saying when the cold of the winter comes, so you have time to like focus and meditate on things, this is what you should be doing, because you got this massive creativity that really wants to come into your life. So make sure you're not being your own block. Clear the way. Use what you know. Get started. The time is now. Don't wait. All right. So the card reads Cosmic Heart. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. That's awesome. So don't give up. So over here, you see, actually, if you look at it as a person, then this could represent the heart chakra here. So it is on fire. You do want, people are yearning for things right now. So again, start with what you already know. Moving forward, it could be a project, could be a relationship, it could be even adopting a child or a pet. Making sure you can be the best mother or father or parent to that as well. Don't do things just because you have extra time in your hand. Pretty soon you won't. You don't want to do that to a pet either. But what is it that you truly desire? That's what you need to start working with. All right, time is now. I'm getting that a lot for every instance that the time is now. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what we see in the crystal ball for the earth element. for November 2022. What is for the earth element? I'm getting the word shower. So is a shower, possibly a good shower of abundance may be coming your way too. You may be due for this. I'm seeing a tree. So this is like attending to family members or matters, things that are really close to your heart. These may be important first. It could be even somebody may be needing your attention in some area. The voices and opinions of other people aren't always welcome, but may be necessary. So tune in to your brain heart thing going on. Not really so much in your head, because your head can mislead you, because, some people are bullheaded, that sort of thing. You need to take the time to overcome adversity. There's something about attitude adjustments that are really, really needed here. It's funny because fire got that as well. And life is but a stage. It's kind of like all how you are reacting to the situation that's really going to matter, and that's going to propel you forward from here out. So where do you want to propel forward at? You have to really stay tuned in. I'm actually seeing people like closing their eyes and meditating, vibrating with the earth center, this sort of a meditation where you're really connected. It's almost like you're very sensitive. You are sensitive to the earth changes, the energies and vibrations around you. So it's really, really important you take the time to meditate and go within and keep your center. And this is really going to really help you. It's going to open you up to see what's going on next too. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and pick a trinket. All right. I think that's what we did for the last one, right? All right, Spirit, what does the earth element need to know? What does the earth element need to know for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of November? All right, I picked a couple things out here. What is it? Oh, look at this. Well, that key is like really stuck on that, I think. It's sort of like an antenna thing. But I can't get it out there right now. All right. So we have some of you have been transforming already, because this is the white butterfly would be transformation. People who are already transforming. And sorry about all the noise in the background. That's not supposed to be happening, but somebody's not listening to me. So sorry about that. Anyway, we have the white butterfly. So you've done one change in your life now, but it feels like there's still more that's going on, because again, you've made some shifts, but there's more that needs to come into being. So don't forget to ask your guides, guardians, and angels for help. And you did get the keys. So there's a set of keys. What do you have secret, locked, and shut away? It needs to come out. It's kind of like the jewelry box. Is there possibly, or the suitcase even, is there a trip that maybe you've put off that it's time to take? Or is there maybe a piece of jewelry from maybe somebody who's passed on in your family that you think may give you some encouragement, some vibration, something that you have forgotten about? Or is there a part of you that's secret and shut away that can rear its ugly head at any time and really kibosh things that you really need to work on, that you really want to have a positive flow with? This is something else that you really need to do and check into as well. All right. I think that was it for the earth element. And I'm going to go ahead and check on my comments real quick here. Hello, lovely baby. Don't know if you're still here. All right. So let's see. We are going to go on to the element of air. All right. Let's see what we got for the element of air here. All right, Spirit, what does the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know for the month of November 2022? Air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for November. What do they have in common? Circle. Ooh, this could be good. We have the Angel of Manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. So it looks like you have something good to look forward to here in the month of November. Maybe something you've already been working on or something you've really been focused on, doing really good, making sure you're projecting what it is you want from your heart center, because this is really going to help you. It's going to help to put it out to the universe so you can bring it in. All right. And don't forget at this time, if you guys can give us a thumbs up, make sure you appreciate what you're seeing here. We can use those thumbs up. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know for this Angel of Manifestation and for the air element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of November? All right, and we notice we got a blue thing going on here. Goddess of Earth. That would have been great to come out for the earth element, right? An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So this is going to be really good for you to be focused, especially if you're one of those crafty people and you're like, well, I want to do something different. What are people really going to gravitate to? Look to the earth elements. So the things that are in nature or people are going to be really attracted to right now, especially in the winter season, something people can bring into their homes without having to go outside because it's just too darn cold. But the earth element might be grounding. You may be doing meditation outside, and if you can't get outside, maybe if you have a wand or something made out of a nice wood, maybe you can sit with that, something that comes from the earth. And then again, we got all these stones and things, so that can also be of help. So manifest with the earth element, even though you are the air element. This earth may be very helpful to the air element right now this month. And see, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. So your manifestations are really kicking in now, right now, too. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature. This is what you want to manifest if you're creating something new. All right, so let's see what else we have here. All right, Spirit, for the air element, the Rumi card, please. Air element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right. You know what? There's two cards in here, but this is the one that's calling to me. All right, air element, look at this. The sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. It almost looks like there might be two people here. So if you've actually been manifesting a relationship as well, look at all this. To me, this is like the rough seas. But also, boy, I think you're working with all the elements. I didn't see anything about fire yet, though. But we got the water. The water is going to help cleanse the soul right now. They're actually telling me that's going to help energize you as well. So the use of the water, the use of the earth, the water and earth. Maybe you need to go to a beach. Go on a nice trip to the tropics somewhere. All right, but that sun is out there. So this is really going to help you to manifest, utilizing the water element too. So the sun will come out tomorrow. All right, let's see what it says. You who show the way. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. Sometimes I can't read that writing. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. Just as the sun breaks through darkness, bringing light to the world by simply being itself, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You are an inspiration to many and help many more than you realize. This is an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive it. So what it is that you're giving, you're also going to receive. So be the change you want to see in the world, kind of thing, because you have a lot of awesome energy that needs to be shared, a lot of awesome energy that's going to help some other people, which in turn ends up helping you as well. So you have a really strong heart right now. Let that push you forward. Whoa, sorry. Wow. All right. So, guys of the earth. You got water, manifesting. You're like on fire, air element. So get things done. This is your month of November. Yay. All right. So let's see what else we have with the crystal ball. For the air element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius spirit, what do they need to know for this month of November? Wow, can you see? I don't know if you can see what I can see. That rainbow there, that's really very prominent. That it wasn't showing up before. So rainbows. So I believe you're definitely going to be finding your happiness here in this month of November. Getting the words charge forward. Leaving nothing behind. So no loose ends, things like this. It's like time to make like, well, they're giving me words of full recovery now too. So making full recoveries, making things come full circle and fulfillment as well. What do I have in here? Okay. Give me 1 minute here to look at this. I see people standing there. Like there's like a lot of people are in the spirit world that are here to help you. Very interesting. So you have, all right. So it would be really good to tap in and connect with people on the other side, your ancestors and loved ones and things, because they can also help you. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a trinket for you. Give me 1 minute with that. Hang on. Okay. For November for the air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give you 2 here. All right. So you have made some really positive changes. A lot of good things are happening now, and it's paying off. It's starting to really come into view. All right. So with that, we also got the light. You are the light. You are the way shower. You are also being the light for other people. So if you feel that, well, maybe in the past people haven't listened to you or whatever, it doesn't mean they're not going to now. It feels like it is time. It's that time for people to hear you, for people to step into that lineup that you can finally assist them and maybe teach them what you know. Maybe somebody's really looking to learn something. So this is for the air element. I hope that has been of help for you. You are the light. Be that light for yourself too. There's things that you know you should be doing, and it's just that time to get it done. All right. Hopefully that's help for the air element. Now on to the element of water. Water. Okay. All right, Spirit, let me change this over. Water. That is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And people make comments. Let me just check on the comments here real quick. Anya, thanks for the hopefully kitchen time. CJ, Craig, they're hoping people in chat are well. I just have subbed your channel and liked your video. And anyone struggling, I hope it gets better for you. Aw. Thank you. It's very, very nice. Thank you so much. All right. So now back to the element of water. All right. Okay, Spirit, what does the element of water need to know for the month of November? November. We're not seeing that in here too well. November. Month of November 2022. What does everyone need to know for the water element? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. And I'll tell you, water signs are really good for feelings. So I guess it's time to trust those feelings and put them in use for something, right? Other than emotional havoc. All right, so we have the Goddess of Sacred Past. Let go of logic. You know, you can't trust your logical thinking. This is when you have to get out of your head, and you can do that kinesiology thing where you can stand up straight, put your arms at your side, close your eyes, gain your equilibrium, and then pose the question that can be answered by yes or no. And see if it's for your best and highest good and happiness. Make sure you word it that way so you get the appropriate answer for what you need. If you propel forward, the answer is yes. If you propel backwards, the answer is no. All right, so one more card here for the, that was quick. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, we have Angel of Finances. Honor, give thanks, and value the blessings you are about to receive. So this month, things are really going to be paying off for you. If maybe anybody waiting for a raise, you may be getting a raise. If you are creative, maybe you're going to finally make some money on your wares. Who knows? Maybe there's some money coming in from the government, a lawsuit, anything. Your finances can just get better. Or maybe you finally come to something that people are going to really love and work really well for you. All right. Finances. That's great. All right, Spirit, for Rumi, the Rumi cards. What else does the water element need to know? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. Nice looking card. This is, again, I read the card the way I see it first, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it around and see what it says. So there's definitely light that's shining onto things, and I believe your path is going to be lit for you. So if you are faced with some choices, or maybe you weren't sure where to start or when to start, it feels like you get that. So this is going to be coming up for you. And look at all the colors. So you have the red for being progress, the blue for some peace. They're giving me the words healing too. And the yellow to help that warm, sunny feeling. So you're going to finally feel some good about some choices that you made, some things that are happening and going on, and all the people that are here to either cheer you on or that are witnessing your success. All right. A New Gown is the name of this card. Let's see. New Gown. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. Be in the dignity of your heart. It is your divine purpose that urges you onward. Trust in what is unfolding. And again, the heart thing is all about the heart, and the water element is the emotional beings of the zodiac. So the new gown, so you're going to have a reason to be honored. People really love what you do, love what you accomplished, and maybe how you help them or how you go about things. It just feels like it's finally your time to shine, which is awesome. So that's good for November. Now let's see what we got in the crystal ball for you. Crystal ball for the water elements of water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for November. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in November. Let's see. I'm sorry, I got to put it up more towards the light a little. I'm getting a vision of like fog. You know how when the temperature changes and the fog, this rust over a body of water or out in the forest, that kind of thing. I'm seeing that. So in the mist are going to come some new surprises and new things, new gains. It's not really clear to you just yet exactly how things are going to happen or why. But it's kind of like trusting in the game, trusting in the purpose. You have some angels that are working on your side. I'm seeing a set of wings, pretty good sized wings there. Purpose. I just keep getting purpose. Now, I'm getting the word and the sound, so it's interesting, but I'm getting wish, like whoosh, whoosh, but it's wish at the same time. So now's the time if you really were wishing for something. So give me the words magnitude too. So to go ahead and really amplify it. If you have to manifest, maybe with a crystal or something that's going to really give you power. If you got any crystal pyramids, things like that really hold a lot of energy, use them and make it like a ritual when you're doing your wishing, your manifesting, that sort of thing. It's going to be important for you this month. I'm getting the words a televised broadcast is going to help you to know yourself. Know yourself better. How to accomplish great tasks and commit yourself to a certain goal or deed. Interesting. I'm going to have to review this one back later so I can get all this. I'm the water element myself. So let's see. Shiny, reflective things. And it's funny, I just got myself a piece of apophyllite. You might want to look into apophyllite yourself. That's shiny, reflective things. Ooh, I got an eye. You're being watched over very closely. You're being guided and directed. So really watch for those signs and people that come to you and say things to you 3 times or more, because that's really going to help you to find out when, where, what you need to do, like when. I feel for some of you, it might be to the very end of the month, like literally, I'm getting like the November 28th, that things might be happening, or I'm getting the word score. So, kind of like November goes out in a bang, but in a good way for you. That's very cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a trinket. All right, a trinket, a trinket, a trinket. And for anybody who wants to donate or get a reading specifically for you, don't forget to pay attention to the scrolling you see going down below there. All the information, ways to contact me are there, especially if you can call or text that number. It's going to be the best way to really reach me, because sometimes texts get lost on Facebook and stuff. All right, Spirit. For the water element for November, what are they? Water element needs to know. All right, I got crafty. So paint your life the way you want to see it, the way you would like to have it play out. It's very, all right, they give me the word urgent too. It's urgent that you do that. It's important. You can't just keep waiting. Now, again, I'm getting for all of them. Now's the time. November is the month to get things done. All right. What else we have? One more, because everybody else got 2. What other trinket for the earth, water element? All right, we got the scissors again. So this is cutting out negative people, bad habits, attitudes, things in your diet, things that are no good for you anymore. And you know this. things that prevent you from reaching your goals, your highest good and happiness. And maybe your body's highest good and happy, your mind's highest good and happiness. So it's time to cut certain things, people, places, whatever, out of your life, out of your psyche, and create a new. So let's see, anybody else on here? So hopefully this has been of help for you all, for the water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and for all the elements. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us that thumbs up. It is like so important. Whoa, where did it go? And so we like to pop that up there. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are very grateful for you and really hope that this has all helped you in some way. I'm going to get rid of that. And if you wouldn't mind one more thing, and you probably have already signed off by now, I'm asking you to take a second to watch this. And literally, that was painless, right? So hopefully this has helped you. And I don't always do the 4 elements live, so I'm hoping that this is going to go on YouTube and everything in a way that you can watch it again. And I'll have to try to see if I can check that out. And much love and light to you all. Many blessings and happy November and happy Thanksgiving. Namaste.